We are in the heart of Bigfoot country in Oklahoma. That's just really cool, man. I'm gonna try a few more times. Your dog's peeing on your leg. Did some impromptu hunting of the Bigfoot, if you will. You ready to eat, preachy boy? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. We're gonna get this dog fed real quick here, and I'll tell y'all where we're at. You're hungry, aren't you? Yes, sir. We're headed down to Gloss Mountain. If you watched our last episode, this is not Gloss Mountain. We're in the completely opposite end of the state, almost literally like diagonal opposite ends. Come here, please. Can you get up here? Truck. That's a good boy. There you go, buddy. Here, let's do it this way so your butt's not showing to the world. There you go. Yeah, we are down north of Beaver's Bend, Oklahoma. We're in the Ouachita Mountains. We're just a few hundred yards, probably, that direction from tributary to the lower mountain fork waterways and all that stuff. But we're not going to be on the water tonight. I went down there, didn't like the campgrounds. I kind of wanted to stay someplace different. So Pine Forest, man, is really nice. It smells amazing, by the way. Yeah, anyway, for dinner tonight, we're going to make some kind of pan-fried steaks with mushrooms and onions and gravy. Put that on some mashed potatoes. You done, buddy? Go get your drink. Yeah. You want hugs first and then drinks? Oh, that's a good old doggy. Yes, him is. There you go. Get you a drink, buddy. This campground has not been used in quite some time, you can tell. So I kind of had to drive around and trample some of the grass down. We got to rebuild the fire ring and all that stuff, and then we'll get started. But glad you guys are here. We're going to do a little two-stepping. You know how we do. I picked this up earlier. This is Brushy Mountain Rattler. It's a lemon ale. Hell, I didn't see that. I got this because it's from Muskogee. I don't know how I didn't notice that. It's from Muskogee, and it says, there's an elusive and seldom seen critter that inhabits the frosty peak of Brushy Mountain near Muskogee. Emerging in the summer, the Brushy Mountain Rattler lives on nothing but local wild lemons and stolen beer from unsuspecting city folk and sleeping locals. Unlike the elusive rattler it's named after, our rattler, R-A-D-L-E-R, by the way, is much easier to find and taste better. Yeah, so this is brewed in Muskogee, Oklahoma. Like I said, where my wife and her family reside, or where she's from, and they reside. So let's give that a taste. I didn't realize it was lemon, but I like lemon, so I don't like fruit beers, but what the hell. This is a pretty cool little area. I can't wait to show you guys. Well, actually, I can wait. Not like I'm about to pee my pants with anticipation. Ooh, man, that is tart. But man, that's not bad. I'm trying to look for the dog. Of course, you know I'm looking for the dog. That's not bad. That would be awesome summer beer. That's for sure. Let's follow it with a little two-step action here. You guys opened this the wrong way. Someone was asking about this flask. This is an old, they haven't made this flask in about 5 years. It's a Stanley Adventure flask, I think. But yeah, it's got this top kind of opens up that way so you can pour it in. You don't have to use one of those stupid ass funnels. That's good. Very good. But anyway, so yeah, I have a Stanley. I like Stanley products, or I used to. I don't care for many of them now, but that's a good flask. Easy to fill, and it holds a lot. That's enough dicking around. I gotta get some work done. Catch you guys in a bit. That'll work. What do you think, dog? That's a rhetorical question. We're kind of on this hill crest here, which gives you a good look at all this down here, which is pretty cool looking. I'm not going to go on any long hikes. I've maxed that out for this week, but we're definitely going to walk around down here. That's just really cool, man. You can see they had a prescribed burn here. The reason why it looks so good down here is they do prescribed burns. They really stay on top of it down here in Oklahoma. And so you don't have all this undergrowth. And that's awesome when you come out here. It's both sides. Most of this area down here, they rotate prescribed burns on and stuff. And so it really, really makes for nice public access areas. Leave it. Oh, there. Oh, no, you were just so good. Leave it, please. Sit. Leave it. That's stay. That's my boy. Good job, duder. Ready? 5. Come on, you got it. Do it. Oh, so close. All right, guys, we're gonna get a little fire started here. It's still early, but I'm gonna be out here. I'd like a fire. This is how I get down, man. Just how I do it. So, let's get one. I'm doing this like I've never built one before. Good God. Trying to get this to ignite a little drier wood sections here before I put this greener stuff on. That's all. That is one janky looking fire. I'll tell you that. One janky looking stack anyway, but if I can burn myself in the process, that'd be great. Guess that's flame retardant. Follow me for more inadvertent garment testing. Jeez. What you done, buddy? It's a little close for that fire for you, isn't it? Why you always got to go under that leg, man? Is that your thing? It's a creepy thing. I mean, sorry to be the one to tell you. Go get your ball over there so you don't forget it later. Hey, go get your ball, please. Bring it here. Hey, guys. We got a somewhat of a fire going here. We're keeping it small in honor of our firemen friends. No, we're keeping it small because I don't need a big fire. Dude, we are in Bigfoot country, by the way, and my wife is a big believer. Don't hold that against her. She's super intelligent. That sounded so crappy. I'll have to edit that out. And we are in the heart of Bigfoot country in Oklahoma, just so you know. So a little later tonight, we might go walking around, and there's some things that Bigfoot hunters do which crack me up, and maybe we'll try some of them. I don't know, man. Anyway, the wind whipping through these pines is just, there's nothing like it if you've never set out in a pine forest and just heard the wind whipping through. And I know I'm getting very touchy-feely poetic. If you want to, you know, switch over to Lifetime or Hallmark after this episode, I get it. Wait till the episode's done. I went to the liquor store to get that beer, and when I was walking through there, I'm not a wino or anything like that, but dude, I saw this and I had a flashback to college. And last Thursday, no, just college really, and Thursday. But Mad Dog, I don't know where you're from, if that's a thing, but Mad Dog, Mogan David, or Mogan Davis, I don't know, but call it Mad Dog where I'm from. And yeah, this was a very, I would say high school, but that'd be immoral and wrong of me. but definitely college. And so I thought it was Mad Dog 2020 spiked. It's 20% alcohol by volume. So you guys are getting hey man, hey, I forgot about you. Hey, don't stop rolling around in that. Preach Jones, get your ball and bring it here now. Anyway, man, I thought I would get this, and it's 20% alcohol. I don't remember what Mad Dog is normally. I know that it, in copious amounts, does the job, but let's try this. That's actually not bad. I mean, it's way too sweet. I won't be drinking it past this lip. Oh, it reminds me of, it's so sweet you can tell the sugar's kind of coated on the lid. I'll be giving that to a dude at an off-ramp. Ugh. That's going nowhere. Going nowhere. Chris Isaak song. We're just out here kind of exploring the area. We're kind of up on this bluff here. I can get over here a little bit and show you. And let's head back up this way. Preacher boy. Oh, shit. Daggum. Y'all, it doesn't look steep, but that's a good, it's beyond 45. And I'm not four-wheel drive, four-leg like that dude. I'm like walking, and you're just gonna stop and pee right like in front of me. Lord. And here we are. Home sweet home. So many years ago, I was a baby cop, and I was working my first dog. He was Czechoslovakian Shepherd. That's where we got him at the time, in the former Czech Republic. And his name was Bach, B-A-K. All the hillbillies where I worked called him Buck. But I had him out of the car, and I was standing there, and I had a little group of people, and I was doing kind of an impromptu demo, which we had to do a lot of times. And I'm standing there. I'm in Class A's. We didn't look like soup sandwiches like the officers today, with a bunch of shit everywhere and their shirts untucked, and they didn't know how to hem a pair of breeches. If you're a cop, hem your damn pants. Take a cue from the military. Why are you guys looking like you're going out two-stepping at a country club with that shit all accordioned up? Anyway, I digress. So I'm standing there, and I've got Bach at a sit-stay right next to me there, and I'm just doing the baby cop. There's an element of arrogance. If you're smart, you grow out of that as you mature through your career. Like any career, you're a douchebag at the beginning and you don't know shit, and then you mature and you learn things. I was in a douchebag phase. And so I'm standing there, man, I'm all at attention and stuff, and my dog's at a sit, and I'm telling these people all about how this dog is exemplary and all this stuff. And the lady's like, and I'm like, I'll have questions in a moment, just if you'll just let me finish just a second. And she's like, but, and I'm like, oh, it'll wait. And she's like, no, it won't. Your dog's peeing on your leg. And I looked down, and sure enough, man, and we wore these taupe-colored pants at the time, and mine were very dark in a certain area. And he just pissed all over my leg, man. And really kind of stole the thunder of me and my baby copdom at that moment. So it was very humbling. And that's one of the stories that I can tell you. Oh, that's what I forgot. When I was changing into my what seems to be like my third wardrobe swap for the day, I realized that when I went to set the groceries in from the grocery store, I put them in the freezer. So everything that I planned on cooking tonight is frozen solid. The stuff I was going to marinate, it's all frozen, which I'll do that later anyway. But I set it out, but there's no way that the steak stuff is going to be thawed out. But luckily for me, I have a full stocked kitchen area in there, and so I scrounged around as fully stocked as it was. And what I've decided on for dinner, if you guys can see me past the smoke there, it's a real authentic experience you guys are getting there. Anyway, I've got some pepperoni. I don't even remember buying pepperoni, but I have a whole deal of sliced pepperoni in there. And I've got some Velveeta mac and cheese. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and if you've never done this, get right with yourself. I'm going to fry up those pepperonis, because I'm all about healthy. Fry up the pepperonis while the mac is cooking, and then I'm going to incorporate those two together and dump that mac in that pan with all that good grease. And we're going to get fat happy tonight. So until dinner, we're going to hang out here by the fire. Actually, we're going to hang out here by the fire and then probably go Bigfoot hunting. And then we'll cook dinner, because I'm not hungry at all. But why are you so antisocial, man? You're always trying to show these people your butt. Is it? I know what's happened. You have picked up on the jokes that I say about firemen, and now you're just taunting them. You're like, hey, it's not a Dalmatian, but it's a temptation. Am I right? Hey, preach. Knock that down, buddy. Come on. Boom. There we go. That was cool. Hey guys, I figured some of you might want to know what axe or hatchet, if you will, I'm using out here. This is a council tool, Hudson Bay camp axe, I think is what they call it. They have a boy's axe that's a little bit larger than this. This is the camp axe, if I recall. I've had this for several years. It's really good for, jeez, goodness gracious. See if I can move forward a bit. Get right up in your grill. Well, here, hope that wind will change. That, I don't remember the dimensions. I'll put a link down below, but I've had this for some time. I mean, several years. I can't remember what company I bought it from. Goodness gracious. Anyway, that's how that goes, right? But yeah, some of you guys might want to know. It is, I keep it in the back of my truck. Some of you might see it in the preacher's area. It's on a molly rig back there. But I have used this. It's the perfect. I've backpacked with it. It's a little heavy, but it's not a full, a big hatchet or axe head. So it's not bad. It does a lot, and you can do feather sticks and all that kind of stuff with it. Yeah, Council Tool Hudson Bay. If you're in a market, highly recommend one, man. And it's American made. I don't know if you guys can see me, if I'm in frame or not, but what I'm going to try to do is replicate some silly that I saw on a Bigfoot hunting video, or I don't know where I saw it actually. Anyway, they like bang on trees or something to try to get Bigfoot to respond. So we're going to do that right now. But I haven't heard anything. Shocking. I'm gonna try a few more times. I should have brought my gloves. So you guys know how the camera always makes it look a lot lighter than it actually is when you're filming in the dark or in low light. Just wanted to give you guys a more accurate representation of how dark it is out here right now. That right there is the truck. And you can't see anything. It's crazy dark out here. I was going to cook. Dinner is right here. That's still in the package. Just wasn't feeling it. I will see you guys in the morning. We got a lot of stuff to go and explore and figure out, and so we'll cook and have breakfast or eat at some point, I'm sure. So, yeah, man, it is what it is, guys. I'll catch you guys in the morning, so we'll see you then. That's a good boy. There you go, buddy. That's a good boy. That's a good buddy, boy. All right. Nice to see you, buddy. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, preacher. You want hugs again? We just did this. I'm gonna get it all up in my beard. I'm gonna make some coffee. You wanna get down? Oh, excuse me. Man, I slept good last night. I was tired. Let me get this out of there. Whoa, I got reception out here. That's odd. Okay, all right, whatever. Anyway, as I hit puberty there, man, I sat out here and we did a little Bigfoot. I guess I could do this while I'm talking. It's hard for me to do. We sat out here. Why are you staring at me? I know why, because you want a morning pup cup. Man, I didn't feel like eating anything last night, so I didn't cook. Just nothing sounded good, and I just wasn't hungry, so I just kind of sat out here. We watched that, Preacher and I watched that Shane Gillis special, and then did some impromptu hunting of the Bigfoot, if you will. And I did that mainly for my wife. She gets a kick out of that stuff. But sat out here and I just went to bed. Didn't eat anything. Just not hungry. Not hungry this morning either. I'm sure I'll have something for lunch or whatever. We may pull off. I've got food that has to be cooked, so we'll probably pull off at some point and do some lunch. I'm gonna go down south of here, about 40 miles, and get on the lower Mountain Fork River and try to find me a camp spot. I'm gonna be down here in a few weeks to fly fish with some dudes I'm bringing down to fish with a guide service that I use down here. And I'll film all that. We've got that set up, and I'll be filming that when we come down. That'll be some good catch and cook, hopefully. I've never not caught fish when I'm down here, so hopefully we'll have something to eat. But I'm gonna go down and select that spot and try to find me some space. I've got 3 guys coming with me. So we'll do that and then kind of bum around the mountain, find us another spot. For now, we're just gonna have coffee and hang out, man, so. That was pretty easy to push down compared to some I've used. Looking at you, Stanley. That's a fancy pour, I guess. Try not to spill this on me. That's why I don't have any taste buds on my tongue anymore. All right. Well, folks, I'm gonna sit back and enjoy that as I make spaghetti out of this. For fuck's sake, Chuck, leave it alone. What you think, duder? Getting my pants dirty. What you think, Want some coffee?
Oh, thank you. That's enough of that. Quit, dude. You're making it weird.
Quit. You actually bit my ear just then. Thank you. Thank you for the hair. Well, guys, we're heading out. I'm not sure where we're going to go and how I'm going to edit this, if this will be one episode or I throw in other stuff. But by the time you watch it, I'll have figured it out. Until then, you guys put some gravel in your travel or do what we're doing, put some dirt and pine needles. Either way, it beats asphalt and concrete, in my opinion, anyway. Until then, y'all take care.
I don't wanna go to work cause my boss is a jerk and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute.